This meeting is being live streamed. So now, from now onwards, this lecture will be on the YouTube. So I request all the students to note that attending the classes on at least online is very very important, so that you can clarify your doubts, so that you can clarify your doubts, as well as you will be able to understand the lessons properly. Without learning, without listening anything else, it is very difficult to, without listening even any of the lecture, that is very very difficult to follow the subjects actually. So I strictly advise all the students at least to join for the uh, online classes. These are most conveniently scheduled according to the interests of the students, that too in the evening time. Pleasantly, even after the working people also, they can listen and they can understand, they can clarify your doubts. So at least use this opportunity to make the class live. Right? Samira, you also inform all your friends. If any group is there, put in the group, so that they can note down the important questions, important concepts, as well as the other important elements of this one. And if
Okay,
it,
sir.
it will be a motivating factor for us also to teach. Okay, na? Because at least if one respondent is there, I can ask and communicate. I cannot directly talk with administrative people, na? That is one. Right. At least one student, at least 5 10 students like yesterday, if they are present, the class will be very live and they can use the services better. So now, in the case of driving forces for the e-commerce, paragraph number 2.2, we are dealing with that. So business environment, what is the business meaning of business environment here? In which environment the business is operated? So every business, whether it is a textile business or it is a any other type of hotel business, or it is influenced by the various factors, that is like market factors, economical factors, social factors, and technological factors. So market factors means market conditions, economical factors means how the various economic conditions are playing, that is demand and supply and all these economic conditions. Societal conditions, society and its factors. Lastly, technological factors. Technology plays a greater role nowadays on the business factor. Okay, so Sweta joined, right? So all these factors, market, economical, societal, and technological factors, all these factors put together, they will influence the business. These factors which are quite unpredictable, we cannot estimate. Economics, this is e-commerce only. This is e-commerce. E-commerce unit UG sixth semester. UG sixth semester e-commerce class. Are you audible, Sweta? Right. So when we are talking about this one, all these changes cannot be predicted. In such a case, all the business world have been in the different pressures. So what are the different pressures? If I increase simple logic, if we increase the price, what happens? BA BA class కాదమ్మా. Right. Such changes always will be influenced by the various business pressures. In order to succeed this dynamic environment, these are known as business pressures. So, market and these forces are explained in the same paragraph. In the second next page, market and economical pressures are there. So, all these factors which influence the business environment are basically characterized into three important factors, and creating new products, good customers, customizing the new products. All these are various important objectives of the business. In such a way, the business pressures are also to be managed. That market pressure, then we consider as economic pressures, technological pressures, social pressures, and environmental pressures. Suppose if we want to introduce any tobacco product, definitely society will object. So, like that, any health products, definitely society will accept. Technology. when the technology is changing, then also the products will sometimes the technology influence the products will become outdated. So like that, market and economic pressures, that is the first one. In that case, to this pressure is to maintain market share. So how to maintain the market share and given by the competition to the competitor, that is the most important factor. What is the market share out of the total purchasers? How many people are purchasing our product? That is called as market share. Say for example, 100 people are buying or 100 people are buying a particular product. Out of that, how many people are buying our company product? That is called as market share. This is considered as a market share, and this maintenance of this particular market share is the most important pressure for that. That means be in the market as a market leader. So in simple language, we can say if whenever we are talking about a four-wheeler industry, Maruti is a market leader. Whenever we are talking about a mobile phone then Samsung is a market leader. So that is called as market pressure. Is that to retain that market share is very very important. So this is logically to say something that this market share can be retained by using the flexible, adaptable, and dynamic conditions. Flexible, adaptable, and dynamic conditions. Whenever the product is accepting flexibility, what is the flexibility? According to the customer needs, we have to change over the product. Then according to adaptability, whatever changes in the products that are needed, that is to be taken into consideration. And then dynamic changes, whatever the changes that are required, they are to be accepted, and it should be. That is called as market pressure. Second one, societal pressures and environmental pressures. Societal pressures basically talks about the government regulations. Government sometimes impose a ban on a specific product, like gutkhas, etc. They are banned. So that is called as government ban. Legal and ethical issues. Just now, what we have studied on that. Political changes. Whenever there is a change in the government policies will change. These are social and environmental pressures that is to be taken care of by the e-commerce business. Lastly, technological pressure. In case of technological pressure, apart from the adoption of new technology, good. Apart from adoption of new technology, always technology is obsolete. Every technology is becoming outdated. When a technology gets outdated, then it is a become problem. So whatever the new technology that is coming in, that should be taken care of at every point of time. These three are considered to be the market pressures. So now coming to the paragraph number 2.3. Paragraph number 2.3 that you take care. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Save. This date is 30th for right. Task is saved. So now we can proceed further. If any other students are joining, most welcome. Review about this one. Okay. Now, when we are talking about the paragraph number 2.3, issues in implementing the economic challenges, economic e-commerce. So what are the various issues there? So issues basically talks about that e-commerce has a number of benefits. As we have discussed in the previous class, e-commerce is most advantageous. Like that, it reduces the cost, it saves time, it increases the adaptability, it is easy to capture the products online and so on and so forth. And even though there is no physical interaction between the buyer and seller, it is easy for a buyer to operate buying and selling process at the 24 by 7. So even though all these benefits are there, even then, along with the advantages to the customers, yesterday's class we have discussed advantages to the customer, advantages to the business. For the business, it is said that business will have a larger wide area to sell, and then society, nation. Even some issues are still troubling to the e-commerce situation. What are these troubling issues? Issues in implementing e-commerce will be a important question for you for the examinations. So that one you can write. So that one you can mention to paragraph number 2.3. Explain the various issues in implementing e-commerce. So explain various issues in implementing e-commerce or problems in implementing e-commerce. Problems in implementing e-commerce. So now, first one is security issue. Even e-commerce is the most important factor. Even though all the people they are even though it is some of the people will still hesitate to do online platform usage because of the security problem. So we are listening so many problems on in the mobile phone as well as that. Whenever we do some activity that is financial activity on the mobile phone, the passwords or any other important data, the security data, it is hacked by the various people, and it is used for the various illegal practices. This is because of this one. There is a lack of trust in the security issues. That is one. So security to the bank information or payment information and so on. Second one is lack of privacy. This is also another important factor. So website always lacks the security issue. So many of the websites do not have encryption mode. So whenever we place order, that order can be seen by so many people. So that means so many websites cannot be encrypted. So that is a problem. Third one is rate of illiteracy. In India, the literacy rate is very low. Actually, we are speaking in nowadays, just even though it's slightly increasing, still in the rural areas, there is a lot of problem about illiterates. We are going to the ATM centers. Even so many people, even Hyderabad also, I'm telling Hyderabad is no excuse for that. Even Hyderabad also, some of the people will ask me, sir, how to use the ATM. So please enter and help me in withdrawal. So that is the problem. They are, even though they are partially literate, they are not able to understand the technology, how to use, how to change the PIN, how to withdraw the money, how to cash deposit. Even a person like us, those who are fully educated, we have to assist for the people. That is, literacy is very low. This literacy, Indian population lives in the rural area. They are totally away from all these computers, laptops, and all, and they are not able to. They are not able to make out this practice of online. That is another issue. Then government rules and regulations. The policies of government rules and regulations are so stringent in that the government commerce sector frequently change, and compliance it to the various other factors, that is also a difficult task. Then network issue. Sometimes not this is not totally correct. Everywhere nowadays internet is completely available, but in the rural areas, still there are some areas where internet is itself not there. When internet is not there, we cannot access any of the products. And in remote villages, especially in the rural areas, in the remote villages, they are facing a lot of problem for the purpose of getting internet connected. Even though internet is connected, there is a lot of there is a lot of problem for the purpose. There is a lot of problem to get a speed when to get a speed. So if internet is speed is slow, then it is becomes a problem. Then it becomes a problem. Even in between, the payment will get stopped. Payment will get stopped. These are the various aspects that we have to understand. Then coming to the other important element, lack of digital knowledge. Lack of digital knowledge. Lack of digital knowledge. When we are talking about this one, this is a major drawback for the obstacle for the development of the commerce in the business. Digital transactions, some of the people they may not be able to understand. Huge technology cost. So that is the last one. Technology acceptability, technology advancements, and allowing to business to retain a competitive in the economic world. These are all becomes very costly to the business understand. So these are seven major issues are here discussed about that one. This will be an essay question for you, maybe an essay question for you. Okay. So these are the important side headings to remember, and you can continue with that. Then directly let us proceed to the 2.5, paragraph number 2.5. We can proceed to the paragraph number 2.5. This is about the various trends in the e-commerce. How the various trends are going on this. This is a compulsory essay question in this particular lesson. So what are the explain the various trends in the e-commerce? That is what are the areas in which e-commerce is going on there. In this particular unit, again I will come back, no doubt. So what are the areas or what are the interesting aspects? What are the future trends and how the e-commerce will be how the e-commerce will be taking a role in the business environment and all. So in this, the actually 15 points are given, but you can remember the most important aspects and you can reproduce in the examination aspect. And remembering all the aspects is also not so simple. So maximum try to understand and each and every item by reading it, and then definitely you will have a good understanding of it. First important aspect is that, and I am explaining few of them, that if you have any doubts, always welcome. మీకు ఏమైనా అర్థం కాకపోతే అడగండి, మీకు తెలుగులో అయినా సరే నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. సో మీకు కొంచెం వరకు అర్థమవుతుంది. ఈ 15 పాయింట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. 15 పాయింట్స్లో కొన్ని పాయింట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకొని రాసుకోగలిగితే మీకు ఎగ్జామినేషన్లో ఈ క్వశ్చన్కి వెయిటేజ్ అనేది పెరుగుతుంది. ఫస్ట్ వన్ యానిమేషన్. వీఆర్ వీఆర్ ఆల్వేస్ సీయింగ్ అబౌట్ యానిమేషన్స్ ఇన్ ద మూవీస్, ఇన్ ద సీరియల్స్. అమ్మా, ఎనీ డౌట్?
ఒకవేళ క్వశ్చన్ 20 మార్క్స్ కి వస్తే ఆల్ 15 రాయాలి కదా సార్ కంపల్సరీ.
20 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్ గా వస్తే గుడ్ లాజిక్. మాక్సిమం రాయండి, గుర్తుంటే మంచిదే కదా. 15 పాయింట్స్ మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టి రాయగలిగితే డెఫినెట్లీ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ గుడ్ థింగ్.
హెడ్డింగ్స్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకొని దానికి రిలేటెడ్ టాపిక్ రాస్తే వస్తాయి కదా సార్, మార్క్స్ వేస్తారు.
సైడ్ హెడ్డింగ్స్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకుని దాని తాలూకు ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటే వన్ లైన్ లో మీరు దాన్ని ఎలాబరేట్ చేసి రాస్తే సరిపోతుంది. ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా బుక్ లో ఉన్నదే రాయమని ఎవరు చెప్పారు?
మీనింగ్, డెఫినేషన్, సైడ్ హెడ్డింగ్స్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
పర్వాలేదు, అడగండి. మీకు ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి. Explain the recent trends in e-commerce, or explain trends in the e-commerce, or how the e-commerce is placing an important role in the business. In any of the way the question may be asked. క్వశ్చన్ ఏ రకంగా ఇచ్చారన్నది కాదు, ఆ క్వశ్చన్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు దాంట్లో మెయిన్గా ఏం అడుగుతున్నారనేది చూసుకోవాలి, అది ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే, నేనైతే ఏమంటున్నానంటే 15 బ్రాడ్గా అర్థం చేసుకోండి, దాంట్లో మీకు ఒక 10-12 గ్యాప్ ఉంటాయి, వాటిని మీరు రీప్రొడ్యూస్ చేయండి, ఇంపార్టెంట్గా రాయండి, సైడ్ హెడ్డింగ్స్ కరెక్ట్గా పెట్టుకోండి, దాని అండర్లైనింగ్ మ్యాటర్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది రాసుకోండి. యానిమేషన్. E-commerce is nowadays becoming so important for the animation. What is animation? We are seeing in so many movies. బాహుబలి మూవీ ఉంది కదా, దాంట్లో కూడా ఎంత యానిమేషన్ తీసుకున్నారు. సీరియల్స్ ఉన్నాయి, దాంట్లో కూడా యానిమేషన్ తీసుకుంటున్నారు. బిజినెస్లో కూడా యానిమేషన్స్. సో మనం ఒక ప్రొడక్ట్ చూస్తున్నాం, ఆ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఎట్లా వర్కౌట్ ఉంది, లేకపోతే దాని తాలూకు అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్స్ కానీ ఇవన్నీ కూడా యానిమేషన్ మోడ్లోనే వస్తున్నాయి. సో యానిమేషన్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో బికమింగ్ ఏ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ e-commerce actually. Animation is itself becoming a part of e-commerce totally. So using animated films, animated movements on your website, email marketing, and going for the videos on that, that is also taking care of it. Second is social shopping and native shopping. In the case of Instagram, మీరు అందరూ ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ యూజ్ చేస్తూనే ఉంటారు. ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ లో కూడా మనకి వేరియస్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ ఆఫర్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. దట్ ఈస్ ద వే హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ సోషల్ నెట్వర్కింగ్. ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ అనేది సోషల్ నెట్వర్క్. దాంట్లో కూడా మీరు ఈ-కామర్స్ ద్వారా కొన్ని ప్రొడక్ట్స్ ని ఆఫర్ చేస్తుంటారు, వాటిలో కూడా తీసుకోవచ్చు. మెయిన్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ బ్రాండ్స్ ఆర్ ఆల్సో కమింగ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ దట్. సో నెక్స్ట్ కమింగ్ టు ద నేటివ్ షాపింగ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్. So in the case of native shopping, mobiles and phones which are in the local area they also will be accepted on this. So that is another important. Automation. The third one is automation. What is automation? Everything will be done automatic. That is another thing. The more of the task business is automated. So the more of the business activities are getting automated. The more easily when you go into the business environment, many of the aspects like targeting customers, marketing, customer services, post sale services, fulfillment of order, all this will be automatically done. మీరు ఒక చిన్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్ తీసుకోండి. మీరు అమెజాన్లోకి వెళ్తున్నారు, ఒక ఆర్డర్ క్లిక్ చేయగానే, ఒక ప్రొడక్ట్ మీద క్లిక్ చేయగానే, ఆ ప్రొడక్ట్ మీరు ఎర్లియర్గా ఎప్పుడు కొన్నారు, దానికి మీరు మీరు పర్చేజ్ చేశారా, లేదా మీరు ఇదివరకు ఏ రకమైన ప్రొడక్ట్స్ని కొన్నారు. సో వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ పర్చేజ్ ట్రెండ్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ కమింగ్ అవుట్. దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఆటోమేటికలీ ఇట్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ అవుట్. సో వెన్ మీరు మీరు ఒక ప్రొడక్ట్ తీసుకుంటున్నారు, రిలేటెడ్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ అన్నీ అక్కడ డిస్ప్లే అవుతూ ఉంటాయి. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఎస్ పర్సనలైజ్డ్ మార్కెటింగ్. టార్గెట్ చేస్తుంటారు. Business people always will target the customer. Okay, if I give this product to a customer, he will accept. Like that, they will make a challenge to us. Marketing, customer service. If you buy a product, automatically the customer service will come to you. Then fulfillment of orders. All these aspects, fulfillment of orders means I will place order and this order will be delivered. So all these aspects will be done on automatic basis. So then I refer to point number 5, artificial intelligence. So nowadays we are going for artificial intelligence. Everything is artificial. AI. We are talking about artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. What is AI? When you are talking about business environment, what type of the products the customers require? What type of the various products the customer may be accepted, and all these aspects that will be concerned with the automatic. Suppose if I search for a mobile phone, automatically AI will remember, artificial intelligence will remember all the mobile phones. Suppose if I click for Ambedkar Open University on the website, other universities list also will come. That means artificial intelligence is always working on that. And high quality photos and videos. Nowadays, high quality photos, the stock photos can be, it is making a lot of difference between a difficult brands and all. Use of the various brands photographs and videographs on your website, email, social media, and so on. They are all coming on the e-commerce situation. 360-degree product video. 360-degree product video. అంటే ఏంటి, ప్రొడక్ట్ మొత్తం రౌండ్ అబౌట్గా చూపిస్తూ ఉంటారు. ఒక ప్రొడక్ట్ని మనం ఒక ఫోటో తీసినట్లయితే ఒక 2 డైమెన్షనల్ పిక్చర్ వస్తుంది. అట్లా కాకుండా 3 డైమెన్షనల్ పిక్చర్, దాని థిక్నెస్ ఎంత, థిన్ ఎంత ఉంది, దాని యొక్క ఒక ఒక మార్క్ ఉన్నట్లయితే ఆ మార్క్ జూమ్ చేసి చూసుకోవచ్చు. ఇట్లా మనం ప్రతి ఐటమ్ని కూడా మనం 3 డైమెన్షనల్ ఫిగర్స్లో వస్తాం. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ హై క్వాలిటీ ఫొటోస్ అండ్ వీడియోస్. దెన్ పాయింట్ నెంబర్ 9, దట్ ఈస్ మెషిన్ లెర్నింగ్. Machine is itself set to learn. So artificial intelligence based on that, and the machine also learns about what is your interests, what is the type of products you will buy, what type of products you are specific, and so on. So in the case, if you place an order for an email about a particular, say for example, what to talk about this one, a cosmetic product, all other cosmetic products will come onto that. That means the machine will understand about that. Yes, this customer is interested in cosmetic product. So what all cosmetic product that will come into play? This is one. One-click purchasing process. So after 2019, when the e-commerce is becoming a lead role, mobile friendly అయిపోయింది. Always every day we are using mobile, every minute we are using mobile. So entire e-commerce base is shifted to mobile. That is Android phones. When through mobile you can place order, that is called as one-click purchase. Then 11th point is voice search. Suppose you are seeing it one also. When you want to buy a particular product, you can make it on voice. So by using a voice search also, Google, Alexa, etc. These are the voice searching mobile devices. They are often make use of this process. So next is image searching. Now it is becoming popular. I will take a photo of a particular product, and by using that photo itself, I can directly search it in the Google. So that is called as image searching. Then next day delivery. Next day delivery. That means today I place order, tomorrow I want delivery. That's all. So then only the customer is happy. Suppose if I book a particular product, say a book or other as a pen in Amazon, that may be dispatched after 2 days or 3 days, but the customer is not able to wait. Customer intention is to get it on the spot. That's all. So then the next day delivery, even Amazon Prime account, that is also taking 2 days. Why not it one day? That is the point. So that is called as next day delivery. Personalization and customer engagement. The this particular e-commerce basically understand what is the customer nature. So which type of customers will like what? That is called as face-to-face personal convenience is also accepted, and customers engaged with the various products. And lastly, AI assistants, chatbots, etc. These are the various upcoming trends in the e-commerce. So with this total, this unit is completed, and let us come back for 1 minute, and then we will complete. Unit number 2, driving forces in the e-commerce. We started this class with the driving forces with the e-commerce. First, we studied about driving forces. What are the driving forces? Every business operates in the environment. The business environment always is complex of various factors, that is market factors, economic factors, social factors, and technological factors. These are called as pressures. These are called as pressures. Why they are called as pressures? Every business is influenced by these pressures. So every business is influenced by the market pressure. Every business is influenced by economic pressure, social pressure, environmental pressure, technological pressure. These are the market pressures which are. So in the check your progress number 1 also it is given. List out the driving forces of e-commerce. లిస్ట్ అవుట్ ద డ్రైవింగ్ ఫోర్సెస్ ఆఫ్ ఈ కామర్స్. చెక్ యువర్ ప్రోగ్రెస్ బాగా చదువుకోండి, మీకు యూజ్ అవుతూ ఉంటాయి. దాని ఆన్సర్స్ కూడా లాస్ట్లో ఉన్నాయి బుక్లోను. మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే చెక్ యువర్ ప్రోగ్రెస్ యొక్క ఆన్సర్స్ని మీకు మోడల్ ఆన్సర్స్ ఇచ్చారు, అది మీకు బాగా హెల్ప్ఫుల్ అవుతుంది. చెక్ యువర్ ప్రోగ్రెస్కి ఇచ్చారా? 2.7లో ఉంది. చెక్ యువర్ ప్రోగ్రెస్ మోడల్ ఆన్సర్స్, ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్స్ వాళ్ళు ఇస్తారు, మీరు ఎలాబరేట్ చేస్తారు. Issues in implementing the e-commerce. That means what are the problems in implementing the e-commerce? 7 points are discussed. That is security, lack of privacy, lack of literacy, and government rules, regulations, network issues, and lack of digital marketing, and huge technology costs. These are the important aspects. Then 2.5, we discussed about the trends in e-commerce. Out of that, animation, social shopping, automation, and artificial intelligence, high quality photos, and machine learning, one-click purchase, voice search, image search, next day delivery, personalization. These aspects are to be understood on this. This is about the summary of the particular lesson. This is with block 1 is complete. Then we proceed to block 2. Try to make out on this. Okay. Now let us proceed to block 2. Now let us proceed to block 2, and then in the block 2 again, models of e-commerce. Models of e-commerce. This is a more important lesson actually. In this case also 3.5 categories of e-commerce is an important one. Okay. Now unit number 3, block 2, unit number 3. Now in this, so models of e-commerce. So introduction aspect is covered, and then concept of this, in this case, business need to accommodate new types of customers. Always business cannot be a single line. Till now we studied that business is basically talking about selling and buying, or making profit, or how to retain the customers, how to retain the market share. But this is not alone, cannot be done with that. So it needs to accommodate various new types of customer needs and trends, because it will provide the vital business successes. Now we are turning towards e-commerce to e-business actually. E-commerce నుంచి మనం e-business కి షిఫ్ట్ అవుతున్నాం. మనం ఫస్ట్ ట్రెడిషనల్ కామర్స్ గురించి నేర్చుకున్నాం, తర్వాత ఈ కామర్స్ అంటున్నాం, ఈ కామర్స్ నుంచి ఈ బిజినెస్ అంటున్నాం. కామర్స్ కామర్స్ అంటే ఏం చెప్పాను? ట్రేడ్ అండ్ అదర్ రిలేటెడ్ యాక్టివిటీస్. బిజినెస్ లో ఏంటి? మొత్తం ఇంకా ఎడిషనల్ సర్వీసెస్ ఏమైతే ఉన్నాయో అవి కూడా వస్తూ ఉంటాయి. సో these aspects are to be considered in this. So in this case of upcoming world technology, business needs to accept or accommodate all types of new customer needs and trends, because it will always provide vital to their business aspects. Business is going nowadays. In earlier days, when I sell a product, there ends the matter. But now, if you sell a product, there actually the process is starting. మనం ఒక ప్రొడక్ట్ని అమ్మగానే సరిపోవట్లేదు, కస్టమర్ దాని యొక్క సర్వీసెస్ని కూడా కోరుకుంటున్నాడు. అంటే ఇన్స్టలేషన్ కానివ్వండి, పోస్ట్ సేల్ సర్వీస్ కానీ, వాటి యొక్క ప్రొడక్ట్ యొక్క ఫీడ్బ్యాక్, ప్రొడక్ట్ని ఎలా అయితే యూజ్ చేయాలి, ఇవన్నీ కూడా దానికి అవసరం అవుతున్నాయి. క్రియేటింగ్ మోర్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఫర్ ద ప్రాఫిట్స్, అడ్వాన్స్మెంట్స్ ఫర్ ద బిజినెస్, ఆల్ దీస్ ఆస్పెక్ట్స్ ఆర్ యూజ్డ్ బై ది ఇంటర్నెట్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఆన్ దిస్. దీస్ ఆర్ వేరియస్ ఆస్పెక్ట్స్ దట్ కవర్డ్ ఆన్ దిస్. So coming to the paragraph number 3.2, this is the most important aspect. Explain the concept of e-business. Paragraph number 3.2, short questions లో వస్తూ ఉంటుంది నార్మల్ గాను. 3.2, concept of e-business. Explain the concept of e-business. Explain the concept of e-business. E-business కాన్సెప్ట్ వివరించండి. So e-business is not confined to buying and selling of goods just like that. Now itself I told the same thing. E-business is not confined to the buying and selling of goods alone, but it includes all other activities that also form part of the business, like providing various services to the customers and communication with them, client business partners, and they can contract with the company if they want, providing services, and if anything wants to have done that word totally, the company will ready with the customer. And the point, main important issue is that e-commerce is not confined to buying and selling. E-business is not confined to that. So it includes various activities. What are the various activities? Providing services to the customers. Providing services to the customers. If you buy an automobile, just for servicing of that. If you buy any electronic product, how to install and what to use and how to use all that one. Then communication with the employees regarding that particular. Minimum call centers అంటున్నాం, ఇవన్నీ కూడా దాని యొక్క సర్వీస్ ఫెసిలిటీసే. So then client to business partners. So we are nowadays everybody is used as a client. Then e-business includes a much wider range of digital business processes and all the sales, marketing, etc. And internet business processes are including digital, such as supply chain management, electronic order processing, customer relationship management, and so on. So ఇప్పుడు బిజినెస్ లో ఏమవుతూ ఉంటుంది, ఒక ప్రొడక్ట్ ఒక కస్టమర్ కొన్నాడు, వాళ్ళకి ఇమీడియట్ గా ఆఫ్టర్ స్పెసిఫిక్ పీరియడ్ ఆఫ్ టైం దే విల్ రిసీవ్ కాల్స్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఇఫ్ యూ బై ఏ పర్టికులర్ ప్రొడక్ట్, సిమిలర్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ మళ్ళీ ఒక 6 months పోయిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళకి ఆఫర్స్ వస్తూ ఉంటాయి. మనం దీంట్లో కూడా చూస్తున్నాము. సో ఏ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఇఫ్ యూ బై again and again, they will provide the offers. So in that case, customer management is the very important factor. ఇక్కడ బొమ్మలో ఇచ్చారు, ఈ బొమ్మ మీరు చూసుకున్నట్లయితే మీకు దాని యొక్క ఫుల్ మీనింగ్ అనేది అర్థమవుతుంది. కస్టమర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్, కస్టమర్ రిటెన్షన్, ఇక చాలా ఎలాబరేట్గా ఉంటుంది ఇది, కానీ మీకు అంత ఎలాబరేట్గా అవసరం లేదు. కానీ కస్టమర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్, కస్టమర్ రిటెన్షన్, కస్టమర్ సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్, ఇవన్నీ ఉంటాయి. సో కస్టమర్స్ షుడ్ బి మేనేజ్డ్. So what they want, how they want, when they want, what type of products they want, all these are to be considered. Online secure setup, online store setup, online stores is to be made out. When you put an online store, each and every pin to pin you must make it available. Then you should be able to market. Marketing ki selling ki difference enti? ఒక చిన్నసారి ఆలోచించండి. Marketing means identification of customer needs to getting satisfaction from the customer. కస్టమర్కి ఏం కావాలనేది ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి అతని యొక్క సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్ ని రికార్డ్ చేసే వరకు వచ్చేది మార్కెటింగ్. వేరే సెల్లింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఓన్లీ బయింగ్ అండ్ ఓన్లీ సెల్లింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి? మనం వస్తువుని డెలివరీ చేయడం వరకే ఉంటుంది. నెక్స్ట్ కమింగ్ టు దట్, డ్రాప్ ద షిప్పింగ్ ప్రాసెస్ అంటే కస్టమర్కి డెలివరీ ఇచ్చుకుంటాం. పేమెంట్ ఆప్షన్స్, షిప్పింగ్ ప్రాసెస్, ఇన్వాయిసింగ్, పర్చేసింగ్, ప్రైసింగ్ manipulations, order management, global trading, and digital process stores. All these various aspects are to be understood in case of e-business. Then, actually, what are the two types of e-business practices? There are two types. One is pure play business practice. That means all the products are shown only on the electronic existence only. మనకు ఫిజికల్ స్టోర్ ఎక్కడా ఉండదు. ఆల్ దీస్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ ఆర్ అవైలబుల్ ఓన్లీ ఇన్ దట్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ స్టోర్. ప్యూర్ ప్లే, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ as బిజినెస్ ఇస్ షోన్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ ద ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ ఎగ్జిస్టెన్స్. అంటే ఓన్లీ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ ఆర్ ఆఫర్డ్ ఆన్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్. సెకండ్ వన్ ఇస్ దట్ బ్రిక్ అండ్ క్లిక్. సో బ్రిక్ అండ్ క్లిక్, ఇవన్నీ దిస్ ఆల్ హిస్ టెక్నికల్ టర్మ్స్ విచ్ ఆర్ దేర్. దిస్ ఈస్ ద టైప్ ఆఫ్ బిజినెస్ మోడల్ వేర్ ద బిజినెస్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ బోత్ ఇన్ ఆన్లైన్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ ఇన్ ద ఆఫ్లైన్. అంటే ఫిజికల్ మోడ్లో స్టోర్ ఉంటుంది, అట్లనే ఆన్లైన్ మోడ్లో కూడా మనం వస్తువుల్ని పర్చేజ్ చేయడానికి అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ బ్రిక్ అండ్ క్లిక్. బౌల్ అదా కోల్రా, that is called as brick and click. Brick and click basically tells us both online as well as offline, whereas pure play means only online. This is about the very important as to explain the concepts of business, e-business. So you have to mention all the subheadings of that, and there are two types of e-business practices. This one. Then paragraph number is really akkarledu. So in the page number 26, page number 26, it is clearly mentioned the differences between traditional commerce and e-commerce. Yesterday class already we have done this one. This point, traditional commerce and e-commerce. This is a table form given that will be helpful to the students, and very clearly it is given comparison, meaning, definition, accessibility, customer interface, business scope, mode of delivery, transaction processing, product physical inspection, mode of payment. All these aspects are given very clearly. That one you can understand very clear. Okay, features of online business. So what are the various important features of the online business? That is, one is quick and easy setup. It's easy ga unnai. Quick and easy setup, no geographical boundary. Already these points yesterday also we have done with that. All these figures and diagrams normally you may not be able to reproduce in the examination, so better try to remember the important elements of that concepts only. That is one. So what are the elements? Are the value proposition, etc. And in that itself, difference between e-business and e-commerce. This is new. This point you have to understand. Traditional commerce, e-commerce. That is what we studied. Now we are identifying what is the difference between e-business and e-commerce. So in the case of e-business and e-commerce, so in the what is the difference? That this is maybe a short question for you. Differentiate between e-business and e-commerce. So in the case of buying and selling of the goods and services through internet is e-commerce, whereas all the elements which are associated with the business are carried out on electronic basis, that is called as e-business. E-commerce is a major component of e-business factor. That means e-business includes e-commerce. Then e-commerce includes transactions which are ready for money, but e-business includes all the transactions, monetary and other allied activities also. Then e-commerce has various aspects that includes customers, suppliers, distributors, etc. Whereas e-business has an ambit of approach to that. So like that, 6 points are given in this particular point, and all the points, they are very clear and easy to understand. E-commerce requires website, whereas e-business requires the whole website on that. Customer relationship management, enterprise resource planning, all that are included in the e-business. So e points meeru baga understand cheskondi. That will be easy for you to understand. Next, impact of categories of e-business, categories of e-commerce 3.5, categories of e-commerce 3.5. So that we can continue in the next tomorrow's class. I hope we have completed till now about unit 1 and unit 2, that is block 1, I sincerely advise all the students to complete reading, understanding, noting out the points along with me. If you have any doubts in the tomorrow's class, definitely you can ask and make it out. And models of e-commerce, application of e-commerce, 2 units we will complete tomorrow, and directly we will go for unit number 4 as I told you, and in the remaining classes we will complete. Any doubts? Any doubts? ఏమైనా అర్థమవుతున్నాయండి? One of you please respond. Are you able to follow?
Yes, sir.
క్వశ్చన్స్ చెప్పినప్పుడు నీట్గా రాసుకోండి. నెక్స్ట్ ఒక లెసన్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసిన తర్వాత జస్ట్ అట్లా వినేసి వెళ్ళిపోతే సరిపోదు. నేను ఒక 5-10 minutes ముందే మీకు టైం ఇస్తున్నాను. మీరు కూడా ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగచ్చు. నిన్న చెప్పిన క్లాస్ గురించి కానీ ఇవాళ చెప్పిన క్లాస్ గురించి కానీ మీకు ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి. తర్వాత నేను స్ట్రాంగ్గా మీకు అడ్వైజ్ చేసేది, ఐ స్ట్రాంగ్లీ అడ్వైజ్ యూ దట్ spare at least 1 to 1.5 hour time, 1 hour to 1.5 hour time for reading these lessons now, because now the classes are going on. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ప్రిపరేషన్ చేసుకుంటే మీకు దాంట్లో ఏదైనా కాన్సెప్ట్ అర్థం కాకపోతే ఇట్లా ఆన్లైన్లో అడగడానికి అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. 6th సెమిస్టరు క్రూషియల్ సెమిస్టర్. సో యూ షుడ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ, వెదర్ యు ఆర్ present online or you are going to watch the YouTube video, but all of you, if you complete all papers in the 6th semester at once, you will get a degree. After that, you can plan how to proceed further. I hope all of you will be able to complete all the papers at once. Yesterday class also I told you, complete all the backlogs as early as possible if any, and all subjects, 6 sem subjects must be cleared at a glance, and definitely I hope you will get the degree with this coming examinations. Okay, చదవాలి. No question, no alternative for the study. No alternative. నోట్స్ రాయాలి, పాయింట్స్ రాసుకోవాలి, తర్వాత సైడ్ హెడ్డింగ్స్ చూసుకోవాలి, దీంట్లో ఉన్న మెటీరియల్ నుంచి మీరు కాపీ చేసుకోవాలి. గంట 1 hour, 1 hour a day, if you study, the paper will be easy for you. Okay, bye. Any doubts? Shall I leave?
No, sir.
Shall I leave?
Yes,
Well,
sir.
class close అయినమ్మా? Right.
Sir. Thanks, sir, for giving your best advice for us. I was very thankful